Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and this is a project life process video using the Documenter 365 kit of the cut shop, and this is the August kit, and the theme is back to school and has a bunch of really cool cards. My favorite card is the card where you can put the name, the grade, the first day of school, and notes, and then you can check how your kid was feeling. And I decided later to add a flip pocket so I can add a little journaling about how my kids were feeling. And I use a few fun cards. I didn't add any other, different journaling card because I thought that this one was good enough. And I use this Pilot Tech pen, and the size is 0.4. I love this pen. It writes so smooth and so tiny. And I'm going to put the cards behind that to cover them. That way, if you want to read it, you can, but it's not something that it's like on your face. And this card is perfect as it comes. I just like to keep adding things to this kit. And I printed so many tiny pencils and stars. I'm just obsessed with these little faces, and these are items that I can use with everything, layouts that I can use in my planner. And I just wanted to add something a little extra, as I always do, so I don't mind printing a bunch of these. And I'm using the Citrus Twist Kids Alpha stickers to write the weeks. And as a title card, I'm using this composition notebook. There are also two little ones in the embellishments pack that I printed in 3x4, and they look as good as this one, but I also printed smaller ones. And I just love this card. It brings me back, even though I never really use the composition like notebooks. Mine always had the signs. And I'm gonna stamp the dates in these labels that come with, I think these are from the May kit actually, but the colors match really well with this collection too. That's a good thing about these kits. Usually you can mix them quite a bit. And Ashley, now in the cut shop, they have a new line called Well Read that also goes really well with this, and probably for the month of August. That's the collection that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna mix it with this one from August. And I like to put something in the middle of the dates to separate them. In that roller date stamp, it's so old. Not the date stamp is from Pseudo Calico. The one with the stars is from 7 Paper, which was like a brand under Pseudo Calico that didn't last long, but it was really cute. I don't know why it didn't do as well as I thought it would do. And I just want to add something in the middle to divide the weeks. And I'm obsessed with these little pencils. The pencils and the stars are gonna be in all the cards I decorate. Well, the pencils I'm not really sure, but the little stars for sure are gonna be everywhere. And I always, whenever I'm gonna work with a collection, I try to grab some washi tape from, from my organizers to match the collection. And the ones that I picked, I actually share them on Patreon in one of my vlogs. Every week I share a vlog sharing behind the scenes of stuff that I do in my projects, whether it's picking the project or deciding what I'm going to do or what products I'm going to use. I like to share those sort of things. And then I have my little word phrase stickers from Pretty Little Studio. And this stamp is perfect. It's from Everyday Explorers. But this one is from a more COVID specific sort of stamp set. It actually has a lot of virtual school and regular school together and work, but I really liked it. And I always have to layer things with washi. I don't need to, but I really like to. That washi is from Studio Calico, and I love that ruler. And this was like her first day back after the whole quarantine, after 2020. And I remember that day I had plans that I was going to spend the whole day alone, and I'm going to like reset. And after not being alone a single day, like from March 2020 to September 2021. And I remember that day my husband was gonna work too in the office instead of remote, and then he came back and I was so disappointed, but at least he bought me coffee. So not because I was sad to see him, it's just that I just needed time to like be alone. And that stamp set is also from Everyday Explorers, and I had to use that Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. The light was a little crazy while I was filming this video. It's been really weird. It's either super sunny out there or it's like raining cats and dogs and it's dark. It's really weird. So I got my little one this book on how to draw cute beads. She's very interested in drawing in like manga and chibi style. She loves all sorts of drawing. For her birthday that was in July, she asked a bunch of art materials, so she's been honing her craft. And I love stamping on labels. I feel like either one, sometimes you mess up on the actual photo and you have to cover it up, or it kind of like gives it like an extra layer that lifts it from the rest of the page. It depends on what you want to do. And I took a picture of her desk. It was messy and it had a bunch of random drawings, but I love how it looks. I always say that one day the messes are gonna change, and who knows if she'll keep drawing or whatever she decides to do. But the products they use, their style of drawing, because now my daughter draws a lot better too. It's been 2 years, so she's practiced a lot. And you'll miss it. It's kind of, I understand that sometimes while you're in the moment, it's like, oh my god, just pick up your stuff. I get it. I 100% get it. But the little kid drawings one day are going to change and you're going to miss them a little bit. And also, this is like my last kid, so everything that a kid stops doing, it's like so bitter. It's bittersweet. It's like she just turned double digits, and I'm like, oh, now everyone here is in the double digits, and it's a little bit hard. And in these photos, I just wanted to add their grade. And at first I was going to use these Citrus Twist Kids Alphas, but then they didn't really fit. I probably could have used washi tape and it would have been like a little bit easier to add, but it just wasn't working. So I'm gonna pick other alphas that I had around my desk, and I think the alphas I'm gonna pick are also from Citrus Twist Kits, which are these green ones. They are from a past kit. I believe it was a holiday kit. But I love these alphas. They're kind of like, I think what was the company that had alphas like these? Was it October Afternoon? I miss October Afternoon. Their alphas were so good. And I think they were one of the few who like put washi. When washi started to get really popular, it was them, Freckle Fawn, and Webster's Pages. And now we only have one out of those three. And I'm going to do the same one. And I took 2 pictures of each kid, one before the school started and then at the end of the day. And my little one is like, her hair is so messy. It looks like she dragged herself through the whole floor, but she loved 3rd grade. She actually really liked school. Like, she hated online school. She apparently likes people. My oldest didn't love it as much. And I like the circle that was in this photo, but I thought that this could be like my title card. I just needed to add a few extra details. And I love those race stickers from Freckle Fawn. They're really old. And this is items from the May kit. As I said before, there are a lot of elements that match this kit. While it's very different, because the May one, I think it's all about plants and Mother's Day, and this one is all about school. I'm using my quick pick tool to add the little extra details, and the Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue in case I add too much glue, it doesn't get stuck to the page protector. And I like how the phone peeks out too. And these are other creatures, because the thing about that book is that the creatures are like mythological, weird creatures. So that's why there's weird animals there. I can't even tell you exactly what they are, like water monsters maybe. One of them has a lot of bubbles and that looks like a shell, like a manatee with bunny ears in a shell. Is that a mythical creature? I don't know, but... And there's an octopus there. This is really weird, but... I added this filler card and I just layered a few elements in this paper. That card is actually one of the papers, and I changed the size to 3x4. I do that a lot. I do that with all the digital items that I get on my hands. If there's a paper that I really love, it's also going to become a 3x4 card. And that's a good thing about digital items. And this is perfect for the planner girls. It's not really to document the kids. Just, it looks so cute. That would be so cute as a cover for a planner. I love how it turned out. I used some December daily stuff from my stash, and it's really simple. I have a 12x12 and a 6x12. It was a slow pair of weeks, but I really like how it turned out. I love the photos that I got to document, and this collection is so cute. And I love taking pictures of my daughter's art too. Now she's doing a lot of iPad art, so I really have to send a few of those, you know, and print them in 3x4 so I can have them in my album. I hope you enjoyed this video and this process. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day.